हाई स्पीड रेल कॉरिडोर निर्माण की बड़ी सफलता है। और आइए रुक करते केंद्रीय मंत्री अश्विनी वैष्णव का।
Here today include a set of applications we cleared earlier this week in the governing council and have received approvals from the honorable ministers as well. So just to sort of give you an overall overview of where we stand, in the third tranche we are approving totally 22 proposals. Two of them in the area of capacitors with a total investment of 560 crores, one in lithium-ion cells with an investment of 2,922 crore, one in laminates, copper-clad, with an investment of 368 crore, three in the space of enclosures with a total investment of 27,166 crore, 9 in PCBs with a total investment of 7,377 crore, which are spread almost across the country at different locations. One in anode material, which is 1,835 crore in terms of investment. Connectors, one of 61 crore. Display module sub-assemblies, one investment of 524 crore. Camera module sub-assembly, one investment of 550 crore. Optical receivers of small form factor, pluggable, one investment of 52 crore. Aluminium extrusion plant for mobile enclosures, one investment of 449 crore. And therefore, we've got totally, as I said, 22 investments with a total investment of 41,863 crore, which are receiving their approval letters under the ECMS program today. In terms of distribution across the country, there are 8 states which are covered, and as you can see, it's getting more widely distributed across the country. There are 3 in Tamil Nadu, 4 in Karnataka, 3 in Andhra Pradesh, 4 in Maharashtra, 1 in Madhya Pradesh, 1 in Rajasthan, 3 in Haryana, and 3 in Uttar Pradesh. So the coverage is spreading compared to the earlier 2 tranches that we had, and which is the other impact that we are seeing of the ECMS scheme in terms of how the ecosystem is getting built around different clusters in the country. And as I said, of the total investment of 41,863 crore, we expect a total output eventually of 2,58,152 crore and an employment of 33,791 persons. So this is going to be a significant forward movement. It is significantly also larger than the earlier 2 tranches which we cleared. And what we will see, of course, is in some key sectors, some domestic capability which will grow and reduced imports. One of the primary objectives of the scheme was to increase value addition within the country, and I think that is becoming much clearer through this particular tranche. In PCBs, in lithium-ion cells, in connectors, in camera and display modules, all of these are critical elements which will get increasingly manufactured within the country. We are also creating export capability in high-precision mobile enclosures, which I think is, again, extremely significant. We had, right in the beginning, emphasized that this is a scheme where what gets produced in the country needs to be export competitive. That is the only way that a scheme of this nature makes sense. And now the capacity which is getting created in high precision mobile phone enclosures is going to be a fairly major export-oriented unit as well. The supply chain deepening process, because then we are moving up in terms of materials which go into inputs and components. The first anode material plant for lithium-ion cells is going to be established, which we think is a very, very significant forward movement in the overall ecosystem of lithium-ion cells and batteries. And the second laminate project for PCBs, and as you're aware, one of the key areas that we wanted to encourage was, of course, also laminates, because they represent the highest value addition in the case of PCBs. And we are very happy that the second project for laminates is also being approved as part of this tranche. The aluminium extrusion plant for mobile enclosures is also an upstream investment, so that mobile enclosure units which are getting established will have a regular supply of the extrusion projects, of extrusion products. So all of these are important to strengthen the entire ecosystem of manufacture in the country. And I think a very significant goal of the launching of the ECMS scheme is actually getting realized through the set of investments that are taking place today. So I just wanted to share with you the highlights of what is coming through the rest of it. We will, of course, hear from both the ministers and thereafter individual project details as they receive their approval letters. Thank you very much once again.
Thanks very much, sir. It is now my honor to invite Shri Jitin Prasad, Honorable Minister of State for Electronics and IT and Commerce and Industry, to deliver his remarks to this esteemed gathering.
Thank you. A very good morning. And here with me on the dais, my senior colleague, Shri Ashwini Vaishnav ji, Minister for Electronics and IT, Railways, Information and Broadcasting, Secretary of our department, Mr. Krishnan, Joint Secretary looking after this ECMS, Mr. Sushil Pal, all various stakeholders of the electronic components ecosystem, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad that as we begin the new year, we've seen, it's not only talk, but we are walking the talk. And as mentioned by our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, that we lead from policy to implementation. And his vision is bearing fruit, guided ably and seen to the last minutest detail under the leadership of Ashwini Vaishnav ji, who has solely been, championing the cause, and under his leadership, the whole team. I'm glad the response that the industry has shown, and also I would like to compliment the department within the record time that we've been giving these clearances. Only 45 days back did we sanction the second tranche, and now it's the third one that we're seeing today, with 22 clearances on its way, which just goes to show that we are moving ahead in the direction that the Prime Minister's vision is, and his goal is to take India towards the developed nations by 2047. And of course, like I said, it's visible on the ground. Electronics manufacturing is playing a key role, and we are being seen as the next big destination as far as electronics manufacturing goes. And given that what's happening around the world, the geopolitical uncertainties, India is seen as that stable island amongst the disruptions that are happening around us, where we have a stable government, 3 tenure of consecutive under the Modi government, and back-to-back victories with in the state governments. And not that I'm tapping myself on the back, but it's that shows that there's stability of policies, there's continuity, whatever the government thinks, it's long-term. And we, as the world is looking at de-risking from only banking on a particular or a one country kind of a process, India is turning out to be that other reliable partner. And it is only possible with the stakeholders in this room, the industry, the government, and all of us collaborate together and bring out the best. This is an agile government which listens, it fine-tunes its policies according to the requirements. And like I said, we have a great leadership, Prime Minister Modi and Ashwini ji, who understand the sector very well. And since the leadership is capable and we are in safe hands, I can assure you all the support of the government and the department at every step. And we are committed to ensuring that the investments bear fruit. Whatever MOUs and decisions that are taken are visible on the ground, and ultimately the people benefit who we owe it to. Thank you with those words.
Thanks very much, sir. We will now proceed with the handover of approval letters coordinated by Shri Sushil Pal, Joint Secretary MeitY. So may I request you to kindly take over the proceedings.
Sir, with the permission, sir, I think we'll move ahead with the process for handing over the approval letters. We have approval for companies which are both SMEs as well as the bigger companies. We'll begin with the smaller companies, sir. We invite Epitome Components. We invite Mr. Anurag Dhoot, Managing Director for Epitome Components. They are manufacturing multi-layer PCB and setting up plant in Ahmednagar, which is a fresh investment for the manufacturing of PCB for automotive, strategic, telecom, lighting, etc. We next invite Deki Electronics, Mr. Vinod Sharma, the Managing Director of Deki Electronics, which is investing into manufacturing of the film capacitors for consumer in the automotive, and they are investing a substantial amount for investment in the film capacitors. We next invite Mr. Ashok Patil, Vice President of TDK India Private Limited. As we all know that the TDK is a global leader in the manufacturing of the film capacitors for telecom equipment, energy meters, automotives. And they would also be investing a substantial amount in setting up plant in the Nashik, in the Maharashtra state. We next invite Mr. Siddhant Jindal, the Director for Signum Electronics, which are setting up plant for manufacturing of PCB in Haryana. They are setting up plant for manufacturing capacity of 360,000 square meters per annum. The next one is Mr. Rajneesh Garg, Director, India Circuit Private Limited. India Circuit Private Limited is an old PCB manufacturing company, but they are expanding their manufacturing in the PCB by making investment in the Panchkula in Haryana. Sorry. We next invite Mr. Prashant, the AGM from BPL Limited. They're also investing in setting up the PCB manufacturing facility for the automotive electronics. They are setting up plant in the Bangalore in Karnataka with a modest investment in the PCB. We next move to the Wipro Global Engineering. We invite Mr. Neeraj Pandita, the CEO of the Wipro Global Engineering and Electronic Materials Private Limited. They'll be investing in manufacturing of the copper-clad laminate, which is the base material for the PCB and contributes almost 30% of the bill of material, and they would significantly deepen the value chain for the PCB manufacturing. We now invite Mr. Rajesh Kapoor, Managing Director, Vital Electronics Private Limited. They are setting up the PCB, multi-layer PCB plant in Thane, Maharashtra. Next we invite Mr. Sanjay Mehta, from the Chairman Office of Motherson Electronic Components Private Limited. It's a subsidiary of automotive giant Samvardhan Motherson Group, as we all know, and they'll be investing making substantial investment for manufacturing of the back cover glass enclosure. It's a pretty high capex investment. The next we invite Mr. Badri Narayan from the ATL Battery Technology Private Limited, which is a part of the TDK group, and the process is already on. They are investing substantially into the manufacturing of lithium-ion cells, and with this we aim to cater to the substantial requirement of the domestic requirement for the lithium-ion cells. Next, we invite Mr. Vivek Watts from the Tata Electronics Private Limited. They will be making substantial investment for the manufacturing of the enclosures for the smartphones, and this involves a very complex process and a very capex heavy item. The The process also includes the introduction of an advanced surface finishing process, which involves low viscosity thin wall bonding process. And this is expected to bring in very complex manufacturing capability for manufacturing of the enclosures to the country. Then next we invite Mr. Vishal Vithlani, the group president from the Atha Group. Atha Group, as we know, is a subsidiary, the NPSPL is a subsidiary of the Atha Group, which is has a strong presence in mining, but now they are entering into the material space. And so it will be the first of its kind project for a commercial scale anode material for lithium-ion cell battery in India. Next, we invite Mr. Dinkar Maladi, the director for Ujon Technology India Private Limited. They'll be making substantial investment for manufacturing of the precision enclosures for the mobile phones, and they'll be contributing significantly to the export as well for the enclosures. The plant is being set up in Tamil Nadu. Next, we invite Mr. Bhaskar Ravi, the director of AT&S India Private Limited. So they are making very substantial investment in the manufacturing of the high HDI PCBs to the extent of almost 2 lakh square feet per annum is the capacity for which they are investing in the PCB and the HDI manufacturing. Next, we invite Mr. Daljit Singh, the managing director for the S&K Private Limited. This is a joint venture of the Amba Group and the Korea Circus, and they're investing to set up PCB and HDI capacity to the extent of 3.6 lakh square meter per annum. And they're making a large investment to set up PCB, this manufacturing plant in the Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Next, we invite Mr. Prasenjit Kundu, the CFO of the Amphenol High Speed Technology India Private Limited. Sir, Amphenol is a very well-established player in the manufacturing of high-speed connectors, and they would be further deepening the value chain by completely localizing the process right from the stamping, bonding, and polishing. Next, we invite Mr. Zugong Siok, the CFO from the Samsung Display Noida Private Limited. As we all know, it's a global leader in the display manufacturing, and they'll be investing in setting up the sub-assembly for the OLED in the Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Next, we invite Mr. L. Nandakumar, the CEO of Sipsa Tech India Private Limited. So this has been, they'll be expanding their operation of PCB and setting up a new plant in Tirupati, the Naidupeta in Tirupati, for manufacturing of the multi-layer PCB for the automotive sector. Next, we invite Mr. Atul Lal, MD of Dixon. They have two applications. The first one is for the Kunshan Q-Tech Microelectronic India Private Limited for a camera module. They have recently acquired management control over Kunshan Q-Tech, and they will be significantly deepening the value chain for mobile manufacturing in the country. We also have approval, they're also giving approval letter for the Dixon India Private Limited, to the Dixon for the optical transceivers. The next one, we invite Mr. Anirudh Kulkarni, the president from the Hindalco Industries Private Limited. As we all know, it's the largest group in the aluminum as such, and they would be investing in an aluminum extrusion plant for mobile enclosures, which is the raw material for making the enclosures. And they'll be making investment in Chittoor district in Andhra Pradesh. And the last one is we invite Mr. Sanjay Arora, the CEO of Elgin, which is now a subsidiary of Amba Group. And they'll be making a substantial investment for the manufacturing of the multi-layer PCBs. Sir, with the permission, if you permit, sir, as we can ask the industry leaders to share their remarks before we invite you to. As we all know that our minister actually believes in the stakeholder consultation, and he highly values the industry inputs. Therefore, in keeping with the ethos and the belief of the minister, we invite a select, given the time limitation, we invite a select industry leaders to speak and share their point of view to the ministry. We begin with Mr. Deke Electronics, Mr. Vinod Sharma. In the interest of the time, I would request each one of you not to exceed 1 minute and just share the critical inputs. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll just stand here. Sir, good morning. A very happy New Year to you. Sir, I'd like to reflect a little bit today, though I'm given only 1 minute. About 12 years ago, 13 years ago, when we met the then finance secretary, a group from this who are in this room, we went to him asking him for some of the things that you have given to us now. He told us that, look, we are not good at hardware. Hardware we'll import and software is what we should focus on, so change your business. From that day to standing here today and receiving a letter from you is a dream come true. Our very close working of the industry and the ministry, MeitY, all the officials has led us to this. What we see today, sir, is actually evidence of the belief that we have. Some of our companies, including mine, the amount of money that we are now investing is 2 or 3 times more than what we've invested since the beginning of our companies. And some of those are very deep tech and highly skilled component industry. As always, sir, when we address you, we always have some little demand. So I would also use that for 2 minutes or 2 seconds to do that. 2 of them, sir. One is from my own colleagues in the industry. When component manufacturers are today showing belief, they need a little support, as every country has shown. So please buy local as much as possible. From your end, I would say, sir, if we can have a quarterly reporting, a half-yearly reporting of the amount of value addition that each large company is doing, it will help us tremendously. We are willing to compete with the world. We don't need any favors, but I think there needs to be some support at this point of time. The second one, sir, is the technology and know-how also rests in some cases with our northern neighbor. So I'm very happy that the government is now looking at Press Note 3, some kind of review of that with guardrails. We don't ask for minority shareholders of some of those companies should also be allowed so that we can very quickly begin to implement what we proposed. Thank you very much, sir.
We now invite Mr. Neeraj Pandita, the CEO of Wipro Global Engineering, to share his remarks.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. So first of all, I would say a big thank you to Mr. Sushil Paul for making this happen in such a short period of time. We in Wipro, even though the numbers were shown lower than 400, we have already exceeded almost 500 crores in the investment. And we will be the first laminator in the country, even though it is the second approved proposal. So we have already started the construction, and our product will be in the market in next 8 to 9 months. So my colleague Tarun is here. I think I will take half a minute more, especially for Mr. Ashwini. Tarun is a very, very highly known in this laminate world with the 40 patents behind him. We work together. So we will try to produce the product for the 5G, for the defense, and the Tarun, can you just, on the technology side?
Yeah, so we will be working on most advanced technologies. So whatever is missing in India's ecosystem, we will be trying to bring that in. We already have a lot of principals overseas who want us to come in and supply to them. So we want to be a global hub, and that's our aspiration. So just wanted to make sure that everyone knew that.
Would request Ms. Sanjay Mehta, Head of Chairman Office Southeast Asia from the Motherson Electronics Components.
Good morning and a very happy New Year to all of you. And I would like to thank you first for giving us the approval, which has come in actually no time. I mean, the ministry and everybody there has been so very open, so transparent, and speed has been the norm while working with the ministry. So thank you very much for that. ECMS scheme, sir, as all of us know, it is going to boost employment. It is going to boost India's Bharat's presence in the global component industry. So it's a very well done thing, and as Minister of State, sir, he mentioned that the ministry is walking the talk, and it's so very true. We, Motherson, we are a not yet company. A few years ago, we never thought we'll be in this space, but here we are. So positioning ourselves as a design, engineering, manufacturing, assembly group, I'm sure we'll be looking at more and coming back to you. Thank you so much, sir.
We now invite Mr. Dinkar Maladi from Yujan Technology Private Limited.
Happy New Year to all of you. We thank the Ministry of Electronics under your able leadership to have granted us the letter. We from the Foxconn Group have first time moved out in components division out of China. We were never anywhere outside. So we are excited that we are coming up here in a big way, and we look forward to set up a lighthouse factory with Industry 4.0 and furthermore local procurement as well as getting our ecosystem into India. Thank you very much.
We now request Mr. Bhaskar Ravi, the director from ATNS.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Very happy New Year to all of you. At ATNS, we have been operating in India for the last 25 years, and we actually are already working on high-density interconnect, and we have been shipping about 15% of the demand. And with this approval, thank you so much. It happened in also no time, just like how my other industry colleagues mentioned. To the ministry, this is the biggest challenge that has been is to get the ecosystem which is shifting left. And this kind of a scheme, my ecosystem is all here, all around. So this is just going to get better and better. And I sincerely want to thank you. And we look forward for this partnership and growth in the country and the continued support from MIT. Thank you.
We now invite Mr. Daljit Singh, Managing Director from Ascent K Circuits.
Yeah, good morning, sir, and very happy New Year to everyone. Firstly, thank you very much for this fast-tracked approval under this ECMS scheme. We are very excited to be as a part of this growth journey and component ecosystem being developed in the country. We at Amber Group have earmarked largest capex of almost around 4,500 crores in PCB only. And we assure you that it's not only for make in India, but also make for world and with the highest quality over here.